What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Basement Show. We got a great show for you tonight. It's me and Ramon and a bunch of great comics and some awesome topics to talk about. We got Comixology's Delver, Dynamite's Crackdown, Image's Sharkey the Bounty Hunter, Marvel's Age of X-Men, the Amazing Nightcrawler, Hulkverines, and Wolverine the Infinity Watch. We've got Valiant Incursion, plus Chris Hemsworth starring in the Hulk Hogan biopic.
Yep.
We got DC's up to some nonsense with their books. Umbrella Academy, Doom Patrol, which you've been watching. Man, it's going to be a great night. We got Manhattan's on the rocks with some bullet bourbon. And I remembered that I have vermouth and bitters in the house. So, yay, I can finally drink some bourbon without retching. So grab your drinks and let's get started. First of all, I would like to thank our director, Hannah, for this little guy in front of me, for you guys on YouTube popping up on screen right now. I'm a Lego. He's got his little Punisher tank top. I got my Punisher tank top. He's got his hands up in the air. I got my hands up in the air, singing, "Heyyy Yo, I'm a Lego." Yeah, I went there. And I'm not even drunk yet. It's gonna happen, though. It's gonna happen.
It's a good sign.
Oh, yeah. So thank you, Hannah. And we're gonna work on a little project with getting a Lego version of all the Pete's Basement crew. Hannah included.
Aw.
Oh, yeah. We're gonna get that.
Do they have boobs big enough?
We're gonna figure out how to make the boobs big enough. Don't worry, doll. You wanna come over and wave to everybody since you said that?
Oh, they need some context.
Now we think you should, yeah. Might as well just lean down and say hello. The Pete's Basement Show. Never sexist in 11 years.
Wow.
Not once. Never once.
Absolute says I really got to send you guys some Minnesota-based items to drink out of.
Absolutely. No pun intended. I don't know what a Minnesota-based item is. I can only imagine it's a fucking moose skull. Do you guys make axes from moose horns?
Oh, jeez.
Because if not, you should. That's one. Because, yo, have you ever seen a moose?
They're monsters.
They're big as fuck.
They're monsters.
I seen a video. This dude was on his second story porch, and the moose was just looking at him like head level. Like, what the fuck? This thing's like 12 feet tall.
Yeah.
On its fours.
Yeah.
That's some sick shit. Do y'all eat moose? Is that a thing? Like, we eat venison. Do you guys get, like, moose jerky, moose steak and shit? Because I would want moose jerky. I would.
Have you heard about this whole deer zombie virus thingamabob?
Yes, I have.
Like, you really got to be careful what you're eating now.
Yo.
I've seen pictures of these things. They're gross.
Yo.
And creepy.
And I mean, I don't know if that's an artist concept or what, but they said it infects the deer and they don't know it for a few weeks, so you could actually ingest it.
Yes.
And then get the virus yourself.
From what I read, they could have it a lot longer than a few weeks.
Yeah. Before symptoms begin to show. So,
Absolute says we have big animals and awesome Amish people.
you guys got Amish over there? I thought the Amish was only in Pennsylvania.
You go to Philly, right? You been to Philly?
Once.
You got to go to the market.
Uh-huh.
The donuts, Baylor's. Oh my god.
Really?
Oh my god.
I've seen Amish people in the city, though. Like they come here to trade their wares and whatnot, but they were on a train. So I don't understand.
I don't know about that, but I know their donuts are banging. And their pie, too. Oh, it's crack.
Speaking of the Amish, which leads me to Weird Al, obviously, for obvious reasons.
Of course. Even I got that reference.
Yeah. Yo, he was apparently on The Masked Singer the other day, and I didn't know about it until I seen him post some shit on Instagram.
Nobody knows about it until they're unmasked.
Yeah, but he, like, told, what's his name? Alan Thicke's kid. Robin Thicke?
Yeah.
He's like, you know, you were my inspiration for one of the songs. And he's like, oh my god, it's Weird Al Yankovic. I was like, I know it. You're the only one it could be. I was like, no shit, I would have watched it if I knew it was Weird Al. I would have.
What?
I'm just saying, like, I gotta go back and, like, check that episode out.
For those that don't know, Pete is a huge fan of Weird Al Yankovic. Huge.
I would vote for the man for president. I'm just saying.
I would too.
Yeah. Honestly, like if The Rock were to run and not choose Tom Hanks for his vice president, he could definitely choose Weird Al or choose Weird Al as like the Secretary of State.
Weird Rock.
You know what? We should fan cast our own like government.
Oh Jesus!
That should happen.
You have enough fan casting to do.
Yo, I got a lot of compliments on the Masters of the Universe casting call we did last week. That took a lot of effort, folks, so I hope you all really enjoyed it. Just saying. And if you didn't watch it yet, go back to an hour and 25 minutes into last week's episode, and maybe if you guys are good, Santa will cut it down and post it separately so you can watch it and share it with all your Masters of the Universe friends.
Absolute said hashtag Pete for President 2024.
You should never, ever vote for me.
No.
I would just advise you to pull all your money into canned goods and shotguns. You don't know where that line's from, do you? Something fell. That's odd. That's the ghost.
Probably the plug.
Yeah, maybe.
Just think The Purge. It'll be legal.
You'd vote for me, right?
Depending who you're running against, yeah.
Yeah. I'd like to know who would be good enough for you to run against me. Like, because you and I have very similar aspirations, thoughts, processes.
We are. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's so weird because we're not alike at first glance, besides the physical. But then we're alike.
Yeah.
It's creepy.
I think it's just become a mind meld after 12 seasons and 11 years doing this show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wouldn't have it any other way, big guy. Yeah. So, all right, let's go here first. We heard some shit.
Yeah, okay, good. I'm glad you went with the shit first.
We heard DC was... this is official now. Dan Didio apparently said that they're cutting down 10 to 15% of their titles.
Yeah.
Not 10 to 15 titles, but 10 to 15%.
Yes.
That is probably more than 10 to 15 titles.
Yeah, they put a lot of stuff out.
They do. If
They
you're
put a lot of
considering
stuff
each
out
week and
every
you know
other week. Like
the
Wonder
stuff
Woman
that's
comes out too
late
often, but yeah.
and you know everything else, I'm assuming it's going to be like the stuff that is, you know, a little bit new age, nonsensical, like the
Wonder Twins.
Wonder Twins is just came out, so I don't think it'll get the axe yet. But what's that? Oh, a Sideways, Silencer.
Yeah.
Who's that other dope that kind of looks like the fucking Hulk?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I don't remember his name, and I don't care.
That's why.
Yeah.
Oh, Brimstone.
Brimstone. Yeah,
like
it's like
that,
the Hulk meets Doomsday. Like I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they tried some new stuff and it didn't work out.
But now the part that you guys don't know that we heard exclusively from the Shadow, so we'll just drop the little Shadow icon right there. Apparently, DC is planning on screwing over the local comic shops in that they're going to cancel all of these titles, but they're going to be pushing more and more exclusive material for the 100-page giant stuff that's been selling wildly across Walmart and Target to all of these big chain stores.
Yeah.
Which will just drive up the collector's market in those stores exponentially. As if it wasn't bad enough with all the Funko exclusives and shit going to different stores.
Yeah, that sucks.
And people just rampaging through, fucking knocking little kids over in the fucking aisles like, get away! I mean, I aspire to kick the shit out of random 3 and 4-year-olds, but that's because I'm crazy. We at the Pete's Basement Show do not recommend kicking 3 and 4-year-olds through the aisles of department stores.
Just throwing them.
Throwing them is fine. But yeah, like it's been a fucking madhouse, and then you see these unscrupulous assholes selling shit on eBay for $50, $60, you know, 200, 300, even 500% above retail. And like, yo, I'm not knocking nobody's hustle. If you there and you're fucking buying a few, buy a few. Don't take the shelf and be like, I'm a dickhead, boom, and just dump the whole motherfucker in. Because for that, you should have people jump you in the parking lot and take your shit. I'm sorry, you should.
Isn't that what happened when the PS3 first came out? The PS4, whenever those cheese lines start, people get robbed on the way out.
I don't doubt it. Because other people are crazy and also unscrupulous. And hey, it ain't me. Let's listen. I don't make a mint doing what I do at my job, but I make enough that I don't need to be standing in line at 2 o'clock in the morning trying to hustle that shit for an extra couple of $100. And I'm not shitting on people who do it, but I'm saying if you do it, just be respectful about it. Don't be greedy. That is the problem with the world, is simple human greed. And that's when you go from being an entrepreneur to being an asshole.
Yeah.
There's a big difference. And there is a fucking definitive line in the sand.
And then
I give you, what, 4 or 5. You want to make $500 extra? You want to go on a little vacation or whatever? Don't be sitting there on fucking stocks of PlayStation 3s or stocks of fucking Walmart exclusive pop figures that you got 20 of them in reserve. And you're trying to sell these shits at Buy It Now for $50. Nobody buying them. Nobody. I'm looking for the auctions.
Yeah.
I ain't doing Buy It Nows. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, like you said, there's assholes, then there's like, entrepreneurs. But the fans get screwed.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always us.
It's like we just go and like, oh, we just sold out. Meanwhile, some dick, selling it for ridiculous amounts. Mm-hmm. Or some shop somewhere has it for a novel price amount. It's just...
When shops do it, it's even worse. It is. Like, when I bought my copy of Batman Damned to just get that bat dick, because I'm like, all right, if it's going to be selling for X amount of money, I'm going to go buy this shit. And the comic shop that I bought it from, and I'm trying to fucking shout out any name, it was like, it was $20 the first day, and then it was $40 the next day. And I got there on the $40 day. I still made out on the deal, because now it's still averaged about $70 sales online.
Really?
But regardless...
It's delayed hard.
Is that a pun?
No, it wasn't.
Because...
It's delayed.
For all the stress that Batman goes through, I would not be surprised if it's delayed hard.
Absolutely brings a good point, just like when the NES Classic came out.
Yo... I fucking refused to pay. People were spending almost $1,000 on that.
No. For that, you could just really get...
I could just go get a Nintendo and stop blowing in the cartridges again. Fuck that.
$1,000.
Honestly, here's what I don't understand. That was a tax on stupid people. Because all that shit is, at its heart, is the emulator that you was playing in 1995 on your fucking Windows 95.
Yeah. What was it? MacMan or something like that?
I don't remember. I had every Nintendo game, and I even went to, like, PC Richards, and I bought a makeshift controller for it. It looked like a PlayStation controller. That's all it is. If you're smart enough, you can hack your NES Classic to have every single game. You can hack your SNES Classic. You can probably hack your PlayStation Classic, which just came out a little while ago.
Of course it did.
And when the fucking N64 Classic comes out, which I'm sure it's going to, which I really got my fingers crossed because I want to play Mario Kart on like an extrapolated pixel ratio. I do. Like, that's the Mario Kart as far as I'm concerned. I want an N64 Classic, but you could probably hack that too. I know plenty of people who did. I don't know how. So I'll be like, yo, I'll buy you a bottle of whiskey or something, whatever your pleasure is, and you hack my shit for me. That's an even exchange. Yeah. Like, if you want to tell me, oh, it's going to be $300 for me to hack your shit, I'm spit in your face and walk away. I don't need $300 worth of Nintendo games. I'll give you $60 worth of Nintendo games for a nice scotch. Fine. I could probably buy you a $30 bottle of Jameson. You'd be amenable to it, but I'm going to be nice because you're being nice. People deserve for the work that they get. I'm an artist. I get it. People try to undermine me all the time. And you're not paying, because it takes me 10 minutes to do something, does not mean you pay 10 minutes worth of value. It took me fucking 20 years to get to this point where it takes me 10 minutes to do things. You're not paying for the time it takes, you're paying for the time it took. Dig it? Dig it.
Can you dig it? Sorry, I couldn't help it.
That's okay. So I went off on a bit of a tangent there.
Yes, just a bit.
I did. I was like Dennis Miller. Like, I don't want to get off on a rant here, but I did. I got off on a rant there. Anyway. Yeah, no, it's bullshit that DC would be filtering so much money toward the Walmart and Target exclusives and everything. And I can only imagine what it's going to do to the collector's market.
Yeah.
Especially if they're just reprints and shit. Could you imagine? Like, you should not care. They shouldn't be collector's items. You should be buying those for your little rugrats to show them why comics are awesome and get them into comics. Because without kids reading comics, this medium is doomed.
Yeah.
Plain and simple.
It's a lot of Bendis crap too.
Well, the Bendis crap is supposed to be staying because Bendis crap is selling.
No, but it's also Bendis stuff at Walmart and Target.
Oh yeah, of course.
Because he just wants his stuff out there in mass market.
Do you really think he's getting a cut of it?
I think it doesn't hurt his brand.
That is true.
Like he brought over Jinx World over to DC. He's
What was that last name?
Jinx World.
Wait, who? Wait, no, say that again.
Bendis brought over Jinx World to DC.
Gene Swirl.
Bendis brought over Jinx World.
Jinx World.
Yeah.
What's that?
I think that's the name of his imprint.
Oh.
Where he did.
I thought that was like an artist, a writer.
No.
I thought you said Gene Swirl.
Kind of like
And I'm like, that's a terrible name.
Millar. He had his stuff.
Millar World, yeah, sure.
So
Which Millar World is just a bit self-indulgent, if you ask me. Oh yeah, and to go with all of that, there'll be more event crossover books line-wide from DC, because that's what we need. We definitely need more events. You know what? Let's do questions and comments.
Okay.
Let's go into that. Absolute said, you can pick any Stephen King book that hasn't yet had a remake in the last 5 years. Now, what are you picking and why? I still don't think anything can top the 1976 Carrie movie. So you're saying that am I limited to only books that have already been made into movies? Because I got a list of shit that I'd love to see made into a new movie, like a brand new movie from his stories and shit. I, for one, loved The Eyes of the Dragon. It's one of the only fantasy-style books Stephen King did. And it also shows Randall Flagg, the villain from The Stand, and The Dark Man, the same guy from the Dark Tower miniseries.
have you seen that shit movie?
Yes. Which is a shame because you had great actors playing great roles, and it just the whole movie got rushed into one thing, like an hour and a half. Yeah. You can't do that. Honestly, I love Idris Elba. I think he's a great actor.
I agree.
But the shining star in that movie, as far as I'm concerned, was Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, he was.
He was so good as just an evil, unscrupulous villain. He was great. I'd never seen him play a bad guy before.
Have you seen him on True Detective?
No, not yet. I didn't watch that. I watched the important parts of True Detective.
I understand.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. Alexandra Daddario. God. She was beautiful, like, when she just turned 18 in Percy Jackson. And, like, those... Yo, she had a post on Instagram that, for you YouTubers, it's popping up on screen right now, that said, "Stop staring at my eyes."
No, she has gorgeous eyes.
Oh, my God, they're so blue.
Yeah.
They're so blue. They're hypnotizing. As big as her tits are, her eyes are amazing. I would get lost in those. In the words of Skid Row, I'll stare a lifetime into your eyes.
Oh, Pete's romantic.
So sweet.
Yo, man, power ballads, 80s power ballads. You ain't never heard nothing like them.
I know.
I had Skid Row blasting in my headphones today, and my coworker, who's, I don't know, he's fucking 25 if he's 10 years old, he was like, "What is that?" I was like, "I don't know nothing about this. This is the kind of shit we play to make you people uncomfortable. You young kids."
We have 2 questions on Instagram.
Love questions on Instagram. What's up?
Kate wants to know about Umbrella Academy, but we'll get to that.
Yeah, we're going to review that.
Vegetable 2 wants to know, will you try to get the Mexican Spider-Man issues?
Abso-fucking-lutely. So, this past week, it was revealed to most of the populace, and I don't know how this shit took so long. But apparently, Marvel in Mexico did not think that the fans would take kindly to them killing off Gwen Stacy, especially not if she was drawn the way she was being drawn, in ASM 121. So as of ASM 119, there are 45 different issues where Gwen lives and gets married to Peter Parker that Marvel has not only never spoken about, never translated, never brought to light, no nothing. And if you take a look, Gwen's got a fucking great ass. I'm a boob guy, through and through. Mm-hmm. She's got a great ass. Holy hell.
I just like women with curves. I like women, period. I mean, I'll take a skinny chick. But anyway.
No, absolutely. I mean, real women have curves, absolutely. But wow, that's a fucking ass to write home about.
Matthias Steinberger wants to know, what comic issue is this from?
You know what? I don't know. Our Instagram post is the Hulk just kind of sleeping or laying down in a patch of grass, saying Hulk tired. Maybe after Hulk sleep, everything that bothered Hulk will go away. And I mean, he got the right idea. That's what I do. When I got shit on my mind, I just go sleep. But it never works. It's always there when you wake up. But Matthias, I'll try to find that out. I will. And hopefully I can get back to you. So, absolute Stephen King books, besides Eyes of the Dragon, my absolute favorite Stephen King story, and admittedly it's only a short story of about 8 pages, is The Reaper's Image. I believe it was in Night Shift, about this guy who buys this antique mirror, and there's a little scuff, a black scuff in the upper corner, and legend has it it's the Grim Reaper, and if you see it, you die. So, the story is 8 pages. It unfolds from there. Go read it. Go read it. Just read it. I'm not even going to spoil it for you. I just gave you the plot. Go read it. But if you're asking me what movie should be remade, truthfully, I would love to see a remake of Christine.
Nice. I was thinking about that one too.
Yeah.
But I'm like...
But you got to keep the car the same. Imagine how classic a 56 Plymouth Fury is now, as opposed to when this book was written in 1970-something.
It doesn't have to be... it has to be a classic car. But it doesn't have to be that exact classic car.
Well, listen, if you want to spend the money, make that half the budget. Whatever you got to do.
Yeah.
That's a boat of a car.
No, yeah.
That's like driving a fucking Eldorado.
Mm-hmm. Bananas.
Yeah.
Mine's, as I wrote down, because you don't forget things.
Uh-huh.
Needful Things.
Needful Things is cool. They made that into a TV movie, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it was a movie.
Oh, it was a regular movie? It wasn't that good, though. Needful Things is a mad long book.
It is.
Yeah.
They could work on it. They could make the demon more demony.
Uh-huh.
And that just...
I never read Needful Things, so I
Never read
don't
it
quite remember it. Like, I don't remember the movie too much.
He's selling stuff at the shop.
That I know,
like,
yeah.
You do this, but I give you this. It's just
so it's like a pawn shop, and he's okay. So you're basically making deals with the devil every time you get something. Gotcha.
Yes. And you gotta get a good dark director.
Mm-hmm.
And just go for it.
I wouldn't mind seeing an interesting remake of that Christopher Walken shit, where he was the psychic. Oh shit! Just escaped my brain.
I know what you're talking about.
Not The Shining. The Shining. I hate The Shining. I'm sorry, I do. Shitballs. I can't think of the Dark Space. Fucking hell. Ramon, look that shit up, please. It's hurting my brain now. I'm gonna try
The Dead Zone.
The Dead Zone. Yeah. I'd like to see a remake of that. I'm not interested in like an alien thing. Like, I don't want to see the Langoliers. You know, that was a weird one.
Firestarter?
Firestarter.
That's
a classic
It is
flick,
a classic.
man. Drew Barrymore's like 3 in that.
Yes. And she should be the new one. She should be the mother.
She should be she should definitely make like a cameo appearance somewhere.
Yes.
Yeah. Fortunately, Stephen King actually has myriad books that were made into movies that you could choose from.
Oh, he's paid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Family Guy did it best. Like, so, like, what's your new book? It's like, his kids are attacked by a lamp monster.
It'll work.
You're not even trying, are you? No. Just have it on my desk by Monday.
The Dead Zone had a TV show, too. Thank you, Absolute.
Wow, I don't remember that. I know the movie, but I don't know the TV show. Illmatic Dragon. Great name. Robert Pattinson as Batman? No. You're doing it wrong. Robert Pattinson as the Joker. I accept that more than Batman.
Okay, yes. Okay, and if that's my options, then yes.
I wonder how he would be playing a truly, like, because every role he's had, from what I discern, has been very reserved. You know, he still has that Edward Cullen kind of somber mood to him. To see him completely unhinged, I would be willing to give it a whirl.
I just don't see him doing action.
But I'd want to see it in test footage, you know? Like, we got to give you a try. We got to submit it to the fans. So, you know, Robbie, here's what you do, Rob. Do like fucking Tom Jane did with Dirty Laundry and make yourself like a Batman or a Joker movie and submit it on YouTube. Just throw it out there for the fans and let us praise it or destroy it as we see fit. Do you dare to do something like that? If you do, first of all, you got balls, and that alone deserves credit. But let's see what you got. You know? Let's get away from this Edward Cullen fucking Twilight sparkly vampire nonsense. First of all. Second of all, speaking of vampires, before we continue on with the questions and comments, the dude that played Cottonmouth in Luke Cage,
Yes.
Now, there is a misleading headline about him being replaced as Blade in Marvel Studios artwork. That is how the headline was kind of addressed, and that it was intentionally misleading, and all it was a Boss Logic image of him as Blade that whatever the website was, which I don't give a fuck what it was, I'm not giving you any credit because you suck. You're intentionally misleading people. Be like, yo, he's the new Blade. He's in Marvel Studios concept art. No, he's not. He's in fan art. And that's all it is. We love Boss Logic, and we cannot possibly commend him more for the amount of fame that this man has gotten in the last couple years. He was mentioned on like Fallon the other day with Jake Gyllenhaal. And that's fucking awesome. And they were dropping his name left and right, by the way, in the whole interview. So that's awesome. And the only time I really watch Fallon is when he has anybody relevant to Marvel Studios on.
Of course.
Or when they do lip sync battles.
Oh, yeah, those are good.
Yeah, they are. They are. The man's no Jay Leno, but he's funny.
You're a fan of Jay Leno?
Over Dave Letterman? I'm sorry, I am.
Over Letterman? Yeah.
I know Leno had some seriously unscrupulous shit to do to become the king of late night.
I'm just thinking just unfunny. No, the whole behind the scenes shit.
Whoever his writers were, I think they had way better skits and stuff for late night.
Absolutely wants to know, are you going to give Good Omens a try when it hits Amazon?
Good Omens? Sure, what is it? I don't even know. I've never heard of that. Fill us in. Chris Cooper, what about getting Henry Cavill to play Batman? Huh? I don't think so.
Why not?
I don't know, man.
I mean, not now, because it's too late. That
Originally, sure, but not
yeah,
now.
no,
You can't
no.
do that now. I would like to get Henry Cavill into the Marvel Cinematic Universe because I think we can make better use of him.
As?
I don't know yet. I'll decide on that. I'll think about that for next week. Hold on. Let's just draw a little line there. MCU, question mark. There we go. I'm going to remember that shit for next week. See, the beauty about Manhattan's is it's all alcohol.
Hyperion.
That's a nice twist.
I didn't think about that twist. But no,
That's good.
He would. I mean, he might not do it because of that, but.
What if he's blonde and the Sentry?
Ooh.
Just to fuck with everybody.
Yeah.
I would accept the Sentry as a creation at that point.
Yeah.
Because I hate the Sentry.
Yeah, he was done poorly.
No, he's done terribly. Yeah, fully agree. Yeah, no, just no. But with Henry Cavill doing it, I like Henry Cavill as Superman. I really do. I think he's got a great look, and I think DC execs have their heads up their ass because they don't know what they're doing. It's terrible.
They don't.
Rob Wise Guy 82. If we're talking about a black Batman, my vote is for Idris Elba. My vote is Idris Elba for almost anything. Whatever Terry Crews can't do, we just get Idris Elba to do. And vice versa. That's all. I don't remember hearing Idris Elba do like a regular American accent. I'll see how he does in this new one with The Rock and Statham.
You should watch The Wire.
The Wire.
At least the first season. It's just...
He does an American accent in that?
Yeah.
Does it fucking bother you like how much it bothers me that British actors can just throw around an American accent willy-nilly, but we can't do a British accent without getting chastised?
Because we do those really poor people, like British
Like you're saying like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Cockney, there you go. And that's slightly offensive.
So what you're saying is I need to be more proper with my British accent.
That's even more offensive. expensive.
Why? Do tell, my dear.
Britain has a whole class system.
Yeah,
Out
and
there,
the accents
so
is
it's
really...
the accents kind of like tell you where you are in that class system, and when you are born into something, you stay there. There's no like if you're poor, doesn't matter who the hell you marry, they're gonna consider you poor.
So it doesn't matter if I develop a new accent or not.
Nope, you're not Madonna.
You know, the funny thing is, Mexico's kind of the same way too.
Yeah.
There's different Spanishes in Mexico.
Mine.
Quality is just...
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying I'm not like the queen in drinking the blood of innocent children and eating their bone marrow to fucking stay young or anything. Conspiracy theories.
She needs to drink more of that shit because she looks horrible.
Well, she's fucking 107!
So drink more.
Relic Lord, question for tonight. Do you ever find reading difficult because the light glares off the glossy paper stock? One reason I wouldn't mind newsprint coming back. Fuck yes, I do.
Yeah, you gotta...
All the motherfucking time.
Yeah.
You gotta hold that shit like just right on what angle to like be able to read the motherfucker. If you just trying to read by like one lamplight.
It's a struggle.
It's a pain in the ass, bro. That's why, honestly, yeah.
Jesus.
I like reading Alterna comics because all that shit is on newsprint.
Yeah.
And they're fun books, and I can read them right like this with the lamplight, bang, shining down on me, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm a little kid reading a comic book.
You
having
put
fun.
your comic book down?
Yeah, of course I put my comic book down. I like to touch it.
Okay,
Greasy fingers and shit, yeah.
Okay. Bag and board, comic, reading it. And then you can just move it around when it comes to the light.
Now I let it sit and rest comfortably.
No, it's so limiting in a position, especially when it comes to glare and really examining shit.
Well, that's why I hate having glare. So
But then still, you want to examine stuff. You don't want to be like illuming over stuff. Yeah,
I do. I move myself for the most part.
Yeah.
With shit that's gonna be worth something. With shit that I know I'm just having a reader's copy here. Like, I don't care.
No,
I'm gonna manhandle the motherfucker like it's a comic book.
Unless it's one of those really delicate covers. Like if it's like an all gloss cover, which you look at it wrong and it bends. Mm-hmm. And I'm extra careful.
All right. You have to be. We got any more questions over there?
No.
All right. Let's do some bombs from the shadow.
Ooh.
What do we got here? There is a Wasp miniseries in development from Disney for Disney Plus. Obviously, it's from Disney.
I'm alright with that.
Yeah, why the hell not? A 6-part miniseries of Ben Kenobi with Ewan McGregor is being planned for Disney Plus. Now, that's cool.
That is cool.
I like how Disney's not pulling any punches when it comes to star power for their shit. Even if it's just TV series, miniseries, whatever. They're just like, yeah, come along.
But they're more sensible. WB is just like, boom, let's just do this. You just throw this at it. No, we don't need no story with it. Just star power. Mm-hmm. They do star power and decent story. Mind you, Obi-Wan, Ewan McGregor is already connected to the series, so it's fine. What do you think about the Hulkverines? Oh,
we're getting there. We're getting there. A Power Pack movie is being written for Marvel Studios. Very interesting.
I'm surprised this didn't happen earlier.
Yep. Marvel's Most Wanted with Mockingbird, the show rejected by ABC, is being discussed as an R-rated TV series for FX, which Disney just bought with Gambit. So Mockingbird with Gambit? That's a weird-ass mix, ain't it? I don't know.
I mean, he is a criminal.
He is a criminal. Yeah, it's a lot of bitters. I like fucking sweet Manhattans. Fuck you. Judging ass motherfuckers. I feel you.
Have you seen the first episode of Doom Patrol?
Yes, we have. Well, Ramon has, not me.
God forbid he sees it.
I'll get there. You gotta mix the shit. And by the way, I want to give a shout out real quick to integritybottles.com. I got this nifty ass Game of Thrones glass, the God of Tits and Wine, and I also got the King of the North, and that's what I do. I drink and I know things. These are nice laser etched. Like, feel that. Just run your finger over that. How cool is that? And I got my Mother of Dragons.
Oh, that's nice.
I had
that means you're a dragon.
Yes, it does, doesn't it?
And that's his whiskey, not wine.
God of Tits and Whiskey. I'm sorry, because I don't drink wine. They did have a wine glass that said God of Tits and Wine.
Oh, okay.
Yes. But yeah, I'm glad they had an amended version for me. So yeah, yo, for like fucking $20, you cannot go wrong with this quality glass. It's a nice glass. I already used it. I washed it. Like I said, it's laser etched and it doesn't scratch off or anything because I tested it. Good stuff. All right, what else we got? The Black Knight is in Endgame. Several insiders confirm, which would explain why his first appearance is skyrocketing on eBay.
Do you have it?
I don't. I have the cameo first appearance, but I don't have the full. I have Avengers 47, and I need Avengers 48. We discussed this a few episodes ago, and I was too drunk to get the numbers right. I kept saying 57 and 58, but that's Vision. But it's Avengers 47, which is the Magneto cover. It's a yellow binded cover, and it's got Magneto like doing his shit to, I think it was Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch, and issue 48 is the Black Knight like on the cover, like charging in on. Wait, no, I know this.
I'm not saying nothing. Just letting you go.
Adidon, my noble steed. Yes, I remember that from Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends.
I'm not judging you much.
The Ebony Blade! Surrender the Ebony Blade! I remember. He fought Modred the Evil. Modred from King Arthur's Legends. Yes.
I blame Hannah.
Why?
I am a nerd of the highest order, sir. Yes.
Can we discuss Tom Holland for a second? Why?
Why? What's up?
What did he do?
What did he do this time? Deathstroke coming to the DC Universe streaming as an R-rated series from Berlanti, a spin-off from Titans. That could be cool. But I would really like to see Crixus do it. What the fuck is his name? Manu Bennett.
Yeah.
I like him as Deathstroke. I want to see him do it.
Something about a script post. I think.
Oh, I know what he's talking about. They're on the plane and he's reading the script and he's like, "This is totally staged." And like, you can't zoom in on it. You can't because it gets mad blurry. But actually, I think Boss Logic did a funny shit about it. I forget what it was, but there's something on his page about it. But yeah, no, I seen that. He's like reading his script for Endgame or something like that. Or maybe he's reading the script for Far From Home. I'm not sure. You can't really see. You really can't see. It's blurry because I tried to zoom in. I did. Unless somebody's got like a super HD fucking version of it. That if you don't, I didn't see it. If you got one, send it over to questions@peachbasement.com.
I mean, it's a 3-hour movie. How much can he really spoil? And besides, the Shadow gives us so many bombs already.
He does. He does. So, all right, here's an interesting one. Okay, this is good. This is good. Finally, a non-stink bomb. DC has changed their mind. Mostly because their star of $1 million+ said fucking do it. Black Adam is set in the Shazam universe. The Rock pressured them into it.
Makes sense.
Good. So if we do get a Shazam sequel, we can have Black Adam. Thank the fucking gods. Seriously.
When's that coming out?
June-ish? June-ish, I think. Something like that. Did I use all my ice?
Yes.
I did, didn't I? Fuck.
April 5th.
Wow, that's not enough time for it to
Kill.
like go through Infinity War. It's gonna have 3 weeks before he gets shot the fuck down. That's a bad time. Oh well. Not my damn movie. I don't give a fuck. Alright. So speaking of Infinity War, today I picked up this amazing Spider-Man Iron Spider suit from I picked it up at Forbidden Planet, and it looks really cool, and I'm gonna open it. Because...
Now?
Yeah, why the fuck not? I'm just going to open the motherfucker and play with him for a second. Like, I just want to see how, like, you know...
Okay.
I just, you know, I want to check that. Because I believe you should always open your toys. Toys deserve to be played with.
How many pops and toys do you have behind you close?
Shut up, Ramon. Like, I'm not judging you. I don't see why you feel the need to judge me.
It's Hannah's fault.
It is Hannah's fault. Yo, that knee does not want to, like...
That's gonna stink.
Does that knee not... Oh, that knee don't turn. Alright, so it's more like a posable kind of figure. His legs don't bend. That sucks. Alright, well, how the fuck does this shit work? Alright, we gotta have the... Oh, man, he's got like a little G.I. Joe kind of backpack there. That's interesting. Alright, what else we got? What's this thing? That's weird looking. I don't know what the shit that is. And we got some spider legs over here. Alright, so while I figure this shit out, let's go to our first comic. Comixology's Delver. I enjoyed this.
What?
Yes, I did. You know why. You know damn well why. You know, dungeons. And no, not dungeons, dungeon.
Yes. It's
Dungeon is one big ass existing like labyrinth underneath the entire world.
Yeah.
That's cool shit.
And there's this new door to the dungeon opens up. And whenever that happens, there's usually like magic that starts corrupting the land. Like multiple headed goats, trees.
Multiple headed goats is pretty fucked up. I'm just gonna say.
Yeah, no, it is. Stuff like that. But people go into the dungeon to make money. Lots of money. So it becomes like a boomtown, if you will, and people are dealing with it. I did not care for the art.
The art could have been better.
The story was nice, though.
Alright, this guy could have been a lot better. He's a little shingatz.
I don't trust those next to my penis.
I don't trust him next to anything. I don't know what that... What is that blue thing on the back?
It mentions something about a stone, or it's an infinity stone.
Is that an infinity stone?
Yeah, I guess.
Why is that shit there? Is he gonna get an infinity stone in the next movie? I don't know. I mean, it's not bad. It's cool looking. It's got nice detail, but his legs don't bend. His arms bend, at least. This is definitely worth the $12 I paid for it. It was only $12, and as the old saying goes, I thought I was gonna break his fucking elbow right there. You get what you pay for. It's not bad, though. It's pretty cool. Let's see if he stands up regularly. Ah, I fell down. Yeah. Alright. Not too bad. Not bad.
There's a joke about the height there, but I'm leaving it alone. I love you, man.
Dick. I'm gonna put the Infinity Stone right there.
So yeah, Comixology did this book, and I mean, printed it, and it's cool, it's quaint.
It's very Dungeons and Dragons-y. It's very fantasy aspecty, but it takes a left turn at Albuquerque in that it doesn't, at this point, after only the first issue, and it's a 5-issue limited, it doesn't delve into the actual dungeon.
Yeah.
It focuses more on the people dealing with all the assholes coming to their small town to go into dungeon.
Yeah.
And they're like, you know, they're riding giant animals. One guy's riding a giant crab. And he's like settling in a pond where they have to fucking harvest their rice and shit, which feeds the entire masses. So, like, you're breaking shit. And this is basically like these poor people who are really profiting off of this. But at the same time, it's a pain in the ass for them because now they gotta fucking take care of, shelter, and feed all these people. Because of this new entrance to dungeon.
Yeah, and at the same time, their land is being corrupted by dungeon.
Right.
So it's like they're getting screwed in multiple ways. It's
like we went from a 2-headed goat, which was apparently there for quite some time.
Yeah.
To mutant flowers, to mutant trees that had to be burned down, to God knows what else. So all of the magic within dungeon is seeping out. And magic is kind of like fucking Chernobyl radiation.
Yeah.
Like, you get corrupted. You get fucked up by it. Like, there's a dude who's, like, sitting there trying some crackers and, like, some jam on a cracker or whatever, some spicy jam. And all of a sudden, he just whips out 2 other arms, and he's just, like, eating. And the girl's like, oh, shit, did you get that in dungeon? And he's like, yes, I did.
I mean, that might be a pain in the ass when it comes to shirts.
Probably ain't a pain in the ass. He probably wipe really well.
It'll come in handy in bed.
Come in handy in bed, come in handy in a toilet. I could do well with 4 arms.
Sorry to interrupt, but there was a new international Far From Home trailer dropped, or is it fake? Don't know.
I didn't hear about that. Don't know. Interesting though. Either way, it's Comixology, and like, what the fuck did it cost? Like $1 or something like that. It was pretty cheap.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the rest. I want to see where it goes. I want to see if these people, the only characters I'm really rooting for, because there's a lot of characters running around.
There's a bit too much.
But I'm really kind of rooting for the original towns dwellers who are getting money. Like, they're not like getting totally fucked over. They're getting paid. I want to see them go into the dungeon though, and I didn't get that all through the first issue. So a little slow to start, but you know, nonetheless, I'm gonna give it a whirl. We got 4 more issues. I've wasted stupider money on stupider shit.
Speaking
like Crackdown. Okay. To look at this book, the artwork is really nice. It's really nice.
Wait,
It's nice. Come on, look at that.
You added one too many realies though.
That's a pretty decent fucking book.
Okay,
man.
now it's decent. You went from nice to decent.
No, I'm
There's
saying
levels to these things.
the artwork compared to some of the shit Dynamite puts out.
Okay, yeah, no, it's really nice.
Thank you.
You're right.
It's got nice dynamic action. This dude's doing flips and shit. It's got some fucking jump kicks and shit. It's got a plane crashing. It's got facial reactions of what the fuck is going on.
You know it's based on a video game, right?
I did not know that. That doesn't help any.
That's why I didn't want to pick it up.
Okay.
Somebody let know you got to read it. Now you got to read it.
See, I didn't... No, I forced you to read like 4 pages of it.
Which is too much.
Because I said this book was hard to read. Every single line of dialogue was like a cliche catchphrase. If I may.
Oh, please do.
Please, if I may. So, we've had this Incursion team on a, experimental space flight. Like, they're on this Quinjet looking ass thing, whatever. And they make a point to describe the Quinjet in every scene that it's in.
Yes.
With the exact same fucking shit of model MKB Series 5000 Bum Rusher type single team insertion and assault carrier mission raid status active en route location San Reno North District City Center autopilot disengaged stealth mode disengaged occupants 5 and that shit repeats and repeats and repeats and really the only thing that changes is autopilot engaged stealth mode engaged.
Yeah.
For like 10 pages. But that's not the offensive part. We have, it's talky as a motherfuck.
Yes, it is.
We have T-minus 5 minutes till ass kicking.
Yeah, there's a countdown throughout mostly all of this.
T-minus 4 minutes till the good times roll. T-minus 3 minutes till bad things happen to bad people. T-minus 2 minutes till justice is served. We're the agents. That's it. That's all you can come up with. T-minus 1 minute till shit meets fan. Anywhen, 5. Anywhere, 4. Like right here, 3. Like right now, 2. This, drop the hammer, is what we do. It's so fucking silly, and it doesn't stop there. It doesn't stop. Say hello, agents! And then we go through who all these motherfuckers are, but it's not, it's well drawn. Compared to, like, what you would think it would look like.
When you say it's well drawn and you say compared to...
No, I mean, honestly, I like it. I really do. I do like the artwork, and I think it's pretty dynamic. I'm not... You don't like the art? Honestly.
Yeah.
Come on. I honestly think it's pretty fucking good. Especially when you look at some of the other shit Dynamite does.
It comes off dated.
It's dated because it screams like it's fucking 1993. That's why it's dated.
Yes.
It doesn't There's feet drawn. It's not like it's Liefeld dated. But I mean, it's like, don't let up and don't get cocky. We got the skills, but they've got the numbers.
He loves this.
I'm just going to read you a few. These fuckers don't know when to quit. I'm just going through random pages here.
Just stop.
Nah, I'm not going to stop. Okay. I'm not going to stop.
It's all Hannah's fault.
Tom wants to know how drunk you are.
I'm not drunk yet.
Oh, there we go. Poor us.
No, I'm not drunk yet. Let me find a good one.
Oh, wow.
Alright, so then this fucking ship crash lands into their home base and all the lights go out and they're like, the whole goddamn world's gone dark. And then we're just standing there like, with their guns. It's fucking silly. It's like if Rambo 2 and 3 most specifically, because you really need that whole blow the dude up with the exploding arrow thing. Rambo 3 meets Tron and has an unholy bastard love child. That's this book. I did not like it. It's silly. And you should read it just to fucking laugh at it. So I don't want it. Who the fuck wants it? Who wants it? Let's answer this. Alright? Why don't we have like a Pete's Basement trivia question? And whoever's the first one to answer right the fuck now on Periscope, and Facebook, whoever's watching live, can email questions@petesbasement.com. The first one gets this fucking shit mailed to them. Who fired the Hadouken in the Pete's Basement Skrull episode? Who fired the Hadouken in the Pete's Basement Skrull episode? There you go.
People go back to episodes.
So people got to go back. They got to go on petesbasement.com. They got to search Skrull. And whatever comes up, you got to just breeze through that. And you got to specifically find a fight scene where there might be a Hadouken thrown. And you got to watch it and see who throws the Hadouken. And then you got to email your answer to questions@petesbasement.com. And you got to title that shit Hadouken. That's that. Wow.
All right. 2 questions. This is random, but why don't MCU Ant-Man's antennas face forward? Jake Damon, 24.
Well, I don't know. I'll write to somebody and ask them, though.
And Absolute wants to know, did you guys create your own wiki page?
No! A friend of ours created our own wiki page, as a matter of fact. We have nothing to do with the wiki page. We don't even know how to edit it. I had some asshole the other day ask about how many how much did it cost to buy all the followers we have on Instagram? I'm like, I don't even know how to do that, dude. It's like, thanks for being so concerned. Like, I have no fucking clue how that even works. I have no idea how to work social media. I'm lucky I managed to fucking make a post a day. Forget making stories and shit.
Somebody has an answer to that question.
Somebody has an answer to what? Why Ant-Man's antlers don't face forward?
No, to your Hadouken question.
Somebody's already got an answer? Don't fucking put the shit up there. Email the motherfucker. Whoever you are, email the motherfucker. God damn it. Yo, so after I read that Dynamite nonsense, I jumped right to Sharkey the Bounty Hunter from Image, and I was so happy that I did.
That was a good book.
That was a good fucking book. First of all, Simone Bianchi's art is amazing. Yeah. He's so good. Even when he's just being a sketchy dude, he's good.
The only time I didn't like him when he had a run on Wolverine a while back. He did a whole
with the Romulus thing,
Maybe that could have been it.
Yeah, I mean, the story could have soured you. Yeah. But, like, Mark Millar wrote this about this aging, kind of down on his luck bounty hunter with a bunch of gambling debts who gets essentially the score of a lifetime to bring in this one bounty worth millions upon millions of dollars. Billions, even.
Yeah.
And the unfortunate thing is, while he's busy fucking some girl who is going to just transmute herself into a fucking monster truck at this point, like she just wants surgery to turn herself out of flesh and into a vehicle.
And
like
she has like wheels for feet.
Yeah, and she wants to complete the job because that's how she identifies. She identifies as a fucking 4-wheel truck. And who are we to complain? But she's kind of drawn pretty hot. So, you know, it seems a waste of good flesh. And he tells her that.
Yeah.
But after he arrests this dude in the beginning, the dude's nephew shows up and be like, yo, you arrested my uncle, so I got nowhere to go. So you got to take me to my next available relative on the other side of the galaxy. And he's like, the fuck I do? And his girl, who is like half machine, she's like, yeah, no, you do. That's the law. Like, he's got nowhere to go. You can't just leave a kid like sitting in the streets. Mm-hmm. And so he's all set to go on this mission that'll make him billions of dollars and erase all of his debts. And he's like, fuck. And he gets overwhelmed by guilt and drives back for the kid. And he's like, get the fuck in before I change my mind. And the kid like was all happy. He jumps in. I like that the kid's name is Extra Billy. He's just like extra. Like, you're useless. You're just extra.
Yes.
He's Extra Billy. I like him. I like this story. I like this guy with the receding hairline as the hero of the tale. The unsung, unwanted hero of the tale. I really liked this.
Like a spaceship?
The ice cream truck? I do. I do. I will tell you, and you might look at me funny at this point. I'm interested to hear, just to watch your reaction right now, but this was almost my book of the week.
I know what your book of the week is.
Do you?
Yeah.
I'm anxious to hear it. What do you think my book of the week was?
Hulkverines.
Oh my god. Why did I like this so much?
I felt the same way.
What? I can't believe it! Greg Pak is amazing! Why was this so good? I haven't read a fucking thing about Weapon H since its inception.
Which we hated.
Completely. It was so cliche. But to have the fight between the Hulk and Weapon H, and then Wolverine come in at the end, and it's all being orchestrated by the leader who gets his ass kicked midway through.
Yep.
Everything about this book was great. The artwork was great.
Yeah.
The story was great. The lead-in was great. The fucking action was great.
It's only 3 issues.
And it's only fucking 3 issues. You can't possibly not have fun with this.
I know. I was shocked too.
Holy fuck. Like, how much did you think you were going to just like fucking Hulkverines, like when you made your haul list? Honestly.
When I made my haul list, I'm like, this is going to be crap. But then I saw your list with Crackdown on it. I'm like, okay, no, this is going to be more crap.
I didn't know it was a video game to start with, alright? I didn't know. I don't know video games, so take for granted I don't know that shit. I don't.
I mean, I read it in the, whatchamacallit. You don't read it, you just write down issues, right?
That's all I do. Like, I don't... Yeah, no. I can't believe how good this book was. I can't wait for issue 2. It's so fucking good. And the leader infects the Hulk and Weapon H with this weird-ass gamma virus that has them sneezing all over the place.
The writer is actually following us. The artist. Right now, he just said, thanks, guys.
No shit!
Arid Anindito.
Yo, it's so good!
It is. I was shocked.
Yo, like when he gets fucking stabbed in it. Yo.
Spoiler alert.
I'm sorry, but when the leader stabs the dude in the eye with the paper, with the rolled up paper, first of all, I've dreamed of doing that to people. Second of all, that was so well done, dude. Holy shit. Andy McDonald, well fucking done. And then he's just like, I'm gonna just take... The other guy comes in, what the hell happened? He just grabs him, bang! I'm gonna just take the card, like, right off your shit and beep.
I like the leader. He's poorly...
Yo, he's never used good. And I like the fact, like, I was wondering who was behind them bars. I really was. because I haven't read it since like issue 1 of Hulkverine, whatever Weapon H.
And it's jump on friendly.
It's totally jump on friendly.
You know what's going on with him, with his powers, with his family.
It kind of it gives you a decent background of Hulk at this point.
It's a little Punisher-ish, the Hulk.
Yeah.
You know, he's a military guy that got screwed over, and now he's doing his thing and trying to survive with his family.
And I like the fact that like Bruce Banner was there being like, yo, I'm here to stop you. He doesn't say shit about killing him or anything. And admittedly, you were being purposely vague like a douchebag because you're Bruce Banner and like we accept that of you because you're the Hulk and you're a dick. But like he could have said like, yo, I'm here to help or whatever. Like, no, I'm here to stop you. Obviously, I'm going to take like a bit of a defensive stance on that.
Yeah.
But I love the shit when he was like, it didn't have to go down this way, but it's out of my hands now. And you see the eyes glowing. I'm like, geek moment. And yo, the transformation from like 1, 2, 3 into the Hulk, boom, and 1, 2, 3 into Weapon H. Well done paneling, bro. Honestly. I can't believe I like this book. I really can't. I fucking loved it.
He said, glad you enjoyed it.
Yo, for real. I hopefully we run into you at like a Comic-Con sometime and you can sign my issues, because
sign his issues. That's a loaded.
Listen, I'm not saying he's like my psychiatrist or anything. He don't gotta fucking put his signature on my head. If he wants to, but whatever. Yo, but Wolverine's been around like all over the place this month.
And this is the best one, trust me.
Okay, Wolverine Infinity Watch is out. Not only that, but Return of Wolverine ended.
I actually caught up to that.
Oh, how was that? I didn't even bother.
Explain how he came back.
Please do spoil this. We're going to throw the cheese down right now. How?
He said he would love to sign it. The book, not that.
Okay, I wasn't sure if he meant my forehead or not. I bet you if I slipped him a 20, he'd sign my forehead. We could get a picture of that shit. I'm not going to get it tattooed or nothing, but I mean, just like a fucking Sharpie to it.
Wolverine was brought back by this mutant called Persephone.
Like the, Greek mythology goes to fucking Hades every winter.
People to life. Back to life. 2 different levels. There's like zombie, and then there's like another level, and then there's like a really good moving around type of drone type of way. Not like alive, but yeah. But when she did that to Wolverine, she doesn't understand herself why he came back. Maybe his powers and stuff like that. But yes. And his claws do heat up. They don't know why. They think maybe it's the energy from his healing factor, and he gets really tired afterwards. Which reminds me when Superman developed that laser beam thing, where he would go like
we would do like an atomic bomb kind of thing.
He would lose his powers for a
No,
while.
it reminds me of using Wolverine's claws in the Nintendo game when it would drain his energy. And you would have to like just fucking sit there and gain your energy back after you use his claws, because otherwise you'd be sitting there just punching motherfuckers.
Here's a fun thing. You remember the issue where they described Legion's mind as like a bunch of prison cells? Well,
no, I wasn't reading X nonsense then.
All right, well that's how they describe Legion's mind, because he has all these personalities and he just locks them up. This is the same thing with Wolverine. Like Soldier Wolverine, Age of Apocalypse Wolverine. I don't know why he's
in there
or whatever. All of them, even one with the Berserker Wolverine. And he opens one whenever he needs it and stuff like that. Mind you, he has no memory. He has less memory than after the Weapon X project tore his mind a new one.
So he doesn't know who he is or anything like that?
No.
Does he know who Jean is? Because like that seems something important.
He recognized Jean, but not like enough.
I'm a ha.
No, not even.
Not even
he
that.
attacked the X-Men. He owned them, which is good. It was just...
I have a question right here, just out of the peanut gallery. Do we answer how the frig he got out of the adamantium encasement?
Oh, somebody took him out of that a long time ago and then buried him. Yeah.
What?
That was a while ago.
Who could break that?
Not break it. It's like if you covered in adamantium.
Yeah.
Like what's her name? Shadowcat could just phase in and grab you out.
Oh, did she do it?
I don't know. I don't remember. I don't want to remember.
Fair enough.
Because it's just... I did...
Because I know, like, they when they first decided, like, we're figuring out that Wolverine was back, like, they went to his grave, his fucking encasement, and they're like, oh shit, it's cracked open.
Yeah. But that was, they always knew it was empty, and there was another burial where the X-Men knew where they buried him at. And that one was...
I have a vague recollection of that, but not really. Yeah. So that's Return of Wolverine. Now, where are we in Wolverine Infinity Watch?
That leads to this, where he goes to the X-Mansion, the X-Mansion is destroyed. I'm like, wait, what? Why is it destroyed? When did this happen? I'm behind on my regular X-Men books, because they're the X-Men. Yeah. Anyways. Jesus. Loki's there. He opens the door as Jean Grey.
It's weird and creepy.
To which Wolverine stabs him.
Yeah, sure.
I understand that one.
Did he not smell Jean Grey like he smelled Loki?
That's what it was.
Okay.
And,
I accept that.
Then he dropped illusion, obviously. He's like, ow, ow. And the whole illusion is the mansion's just garbage now. And he was like, what the hell happened? And then he started did the whole catch up of Infinity Wars.
Well, that's
the whole
nice.
thing.
That's good.
So I'm like,
don't have to read it.
This is why you don't got to.
Or you didn't have to read it.
Events are stupid when done like this. When that ended, like a month ago, if that. And there's already a book that explains every single thing that happened.
Yeah, because they know you were not buying it.
Anyways. And then Phoenix Wolverine showed up. Yeah.
So that's a different Wolverine entirely.
Yes. And
does time travel?
Yes. The funny part is, and this is why Loki is kind of funny. He's like, there's too many of you mutants hanging around. And I'm like, yes.
Because no more mutants.
Somebody, who wrote that? Where is it? All right. Jerry Dugan. He's making fun of Marvel having too many damn mutants around. He is telling them in print, stop your shit.
So I kind of like when writers will sneak something by the editors like that.
Yeah. So
I appreciate that.
And that's, I don't know. I think Wolverine and Cyclops are both back in the regular.
Yeah, they are back in Uncanny, yeah.
And I don't know how or why or if and where.
Who the fuck knows?
Hurts my head.
Uh-huh. Did you bother reading Age of X-Men, The Amazing Nightcrawler?
I'm reading all the number ones and that's it.
How was it?
It was cute.
Like, do you think Birthday Steve would love it? Because, like, he's the biggest Nightcrawler fan I know.
He'll like it because this is Nightcrawler, like, really living it up. He's a movie star. He's doing his thing. He's acting with Megan from Excalibur.
I was going to say from...
and she really wants to...
Martian Manhunter.
She really wants to bang him. But in the...
Tail and all?
And yeah, hey. He has to tell. Maybe he could, like...
I mean,
around,
hey.
Tail'll come in handy, just like two extra arms would.
Really?
I blame Hannah.
It's all your fault.
I'll take the blame for that one.
Hey, fair
but
enough.
in this ideal society, you can't have sex.
Why not?
I don't know. I'd be pissed.
Yeah, really.
You know the X-Men women? They're all curvy as hell.
Yeah.
So she's upset about that because he's like, no, we're not supposed to, and I don't know where it's going to lead because I'm not picking up 2 or 3 or whatever. How many issues is it?
There we go. That's all we needed to know. All right. Last but not least, Valiant's Incursion. You know I didn't read it.
Damn it.
But
I read 4 pages of this crap. When's the last time you read a Valiant book?
I don't know. When the last time you fucking gave me an order to read it?
Have you read Britannica?
No, but I mean, I know you recommended that. Like, what was this good in the sense that I can read this and not have to worry about what else is going on?
Oh, yeah, you can.
Yeah.
It's Gilad. I forget his the Eternal Warrior.
Okay.
He's protecting a geomancer, which is a person that's supposed to protect the earth and nature and all that other stuff. This alien comes and like wants to feed off the planet, and the geomancer gets her axe handed to her, and now Gilad has to either heal her or get revenge, and also maybe probably find a replacement geomancer if this one died.
Okay. But it's totally jump on friendly. It's all I asked for.
Yes, it is. Because it's not mentioning anything that's extra that's like, wait, what? Because, I mean, I'm not exactly caught up with...
Fair. Yeah, I stay away from Valiant, half because it amuses me to not read anything Valiant because you want me to, and half because I'm intimidated by anything they put out because haven't read anything.
No, they're horrible when it comes to restarting things, doing crossover events, which affect everything. But they have really good characters.
Oh, that's good. That's important.
Thunder Warrior, X-Men of War, Livewire, I love.
Livewire, I remember reading, yes, and it has nothing to do with the DC character of the same name. Yeah. And it is really good and it's well done. So, now we also have news that dropped this week. Chris Hemsworth has been cast in the Hulk Hogan biopic.
He needs to bulk up.
He disturbingly needs to bulk up, and that's a big thing. Like, he has the height, for sure. He can have the look, but even at the look, like, you know, at his height, Hulk Hogan is 6'4", 6'3", 6'4", whatever he was. He was 303 pounds of solid muscle. The man had the 24-inch pythons. He was a diesel motherfucker. Without question.
Yeah.
So, like, Chris Hemsworth cannot be CGI'd that big. He can't be fucking, you know, just a skinny dude who's ripped. And he is ripped. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. He's in some of the greatest shape of his life. But he's 6'3", 6'4" at maybe, let's say, 225, 250 at the most. Because he's so ripped, but he's skinny.
Oh.
He ain't big like Hulk Hogan. And I have to agree with a lot of the comments on our Instagram. People were saying, like, yo, he's got to bulk up.
Yeah, he does.
For this. And is
but not
this
crazy bulk up, because like The Rock is more defined than him.
Yes.
So he needs to just size up.
He don't got to go crazy.
No.
But I think he's got to put on a good another 25 pounds. He's got to get to at least 260, let's say. Let's say meet you halfway. Yeah. Like, let's say you're at 225. I don't know what Chris Hemsworth weighs. I don't know, because I never looked it up. The man is diesel beyond any hope I could ever have. But to be Hulk Hogan in his prime, you need to be big. And he's not just deezed out. He's big and deezed out. So, you're like, I don't want them to CGI that, Chris. I want you to bulk up, and I know you got it in you. I know you got that Christian Bale mentality where you can just fuck up your body enough for a movie role. Because Christian Bale was mad doing that shit. Between Equilibrium and The Machinist and everything else. You ever,
no, he's a nut.
Yeah, he fluctuates weight like hundreds of pounds going back and forth. Chris Hemsworth, what?
They're asking who's going to play Macho Man, Ultimate Warrior, or Roddy Piper.
Yo, honestly, Macho Man should be fucking Chris Evans in a full beard. I think it would just be poetic. I think it would be awesome. Just do it. Just fucking do it.
I don't know.
Roddy Piper? Who's got the gusto? Who's got the comedic fucking delivery to be Roddy Piper?
I think I'll find somebody. My thing is how much...
Jim Carrey? But he'd have to bulk up a lot.
Well, not that much.
I mean, like, Roddy Piper... I met Roddy Piper, and the man is a presence.
Yeah, no, he needs to develop a certain athletic shape.
Yeah.
But he's not like Hogan or Macho Man even, you know.
No, he's an average-sized dude.
How much dirt is going to be shown in this movie? Because there was a lot of crap going on back in the day.
Yes, there was.
And like, if they're going to throw Macho Man, are they going to throw in the dirt regarding Macho Man and...
Miss Elizabeth versus Sensational Sherry?
I'm thinking Macho Man and what happened with McMahon's daughter.
Oh, that. Yeah. Wow, you're privy to a lot of information, aren't you? I'm not even aware of any of that nonsense.
Yeah,
I don't delve that far in.
Do you want to know?
Yeah, why the fuck not?
Supposedly Macho Man took her
fucking banged her up?
Yes, while she was a minor.
Stephanie?
Yeah.
Nice. Good for you. Nah, Pete's Basement Show does not fucking, promote or consent to sex with minors. But we do like Macho Man. So, hey, don't knock nobody's hustle. That's all we're saying.
A fan access, and this is off topic, but it's a really good one. Green Goblin should be introduced by Norman Osborn experimenting with DNA, scroll DNA.
I would accept Norman Osborn experimenting with Skrull DNA added to
The formula.
the super soldier serum.
Ooh.
Why would he be experimenting with anything? Like, why would he be trying to, like, make a fucking, superpowered serum if not to recreate the serum that made Captain America in the first place? Which they can't recreate because Dr. Erskine was killed in the initial experiment.
Yeah, it's not a movie.
Skrull DNA plus whatever he's discovered from the Erskine experiment. Abso-fucking-lutely. I think it's a great idea. And we could kind of get a hybrid, I think, of Ultimate Goblin and normal Green Goblin in the armor. I think somewhere in there is a happy marriage of the two.
Yeah, you could do like he's having a crazy reaction to the DNA, and Skrulls change the body.
Maybe he has like superpowers or whatever, but he also needs the armor and the glider.
Pete as Hacksaw Duggan.
Me as Hacksaw Duggan? I am dying to meet Hacksaw Duggan. He was only at ever one convention that I was at, and I every time I passed by his booth, he was away at lunch, and I didn't get to meet him, unfortunately. But I would like to. He was always one of my biggest, like, I was a big fan of him. And Hacksaw, on the off chance that you're watching, ho! Yeah, that's for you, buddy. Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Who plays Giant?
Who can play the Giant? Nobody.
And you have to have
maybe we get, like, salud. Maybe we get, was it The Big Show? Just to be like the size of him, and they CGI it and make him Andre the Giant. He don't look nothing like him, but they can do miracles with computer graphics these days. True. So last but not least, the first reviews are in for Captain Marvel, and they are overwhelmingly positive. They are not without their negative criticisms, let's say, to be fair. But some people have said that the first half of the movie was kind of boring, and the second half definitely picked up the pace. Some people have said that the story itself was a bit wonky, wobbly, whatever. But overall, it is 90s nostalgic. It is fun. What's his name? Ben Mendelsohn, whatever the guy's name is, the dude who plays the Skrull, is like the surprise hit of the movie.
Really?
Yeah, apparently he's like the be-all, end-all of, not Marvel villains, but like definitely the movie. He is the hit of the flick. I don't know if he becomes Super Skrull or what. There's no spoilers whatsoever running around online. Whether he becomes Super Skrull, whether it is the secret villain that we outlined in the intensive spoiler last week's episode, which if you didn't watch and you still want to go and see it, there is a whole chapter dedicated to major Captain Marvel spoiler in all capital letters that you can fast forward to and just kind of pick around. Maybe you don't want to hear it, and then don't watch it. That's fine. But it's there in case you want it. And we're not going to tell you here. And we're not dropping any cheese or anything else. But we know some shit about Captain Marvel. We don't know if it's true yet. We don't know. And we won't know until we see it. Because we didn't see any previews. We're going to go see it opening day like everybody else. So, by the way, that day, March 7th, the Pete's Basement Show obviously will be March 8th. So mark your calendars now. That's just, just a heads up. But yeah, reviews are overwhelmingly positive. Everything is pretty good. One of the women, this girl Angie from some website that I can't remember, said, "Oh yeah, Thanos is fucked." That's a heavy duty assessment.
Yeah, it is.
I know they have overpowered Captain Marvel. There is no question about that. I don't know how her comic self will reflect her newfound powers or whatever, new powers they've given her. I don't know if they've reflected already. I know she was never this powerful, but, here she is.
She's been slowly amped up through the
I realize that.
Yeah.
So, I think that about does it.
No.
Actually, what? We got one more?
Umbrella Academy.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. I haven't watched them yet, so I forgot. I'm glad you reminded me. Let's start with Doom Patrol. How was it?
It was good. I went in
Was it
there,
only first episode out?
Yes,
Or?
just the pilot, the first episode. I'm in love with Crazy Jane.
She's really hot.
She's freaking hot. The characters are good. Brendan Fraser looks like crap, but the Mummy was that long ago.
Okay.
It should be depressing as hell, but it's not. Because they all have miserable stories. But it's good. You getting attached to these characters. You get to like them. And
Do you have to watch Titans to watch this?
no, not
Okay.
at all.
So now here's my question. Did Titans not, or am I hearing things? Did Titans not come out with 3 episodes per every week? Or...
That was a cartoon.
Oh, that was Young
Young
Justice.
Justice, yeah.
Oh, okay. Because when everybody was saying, the first episode of Young Justice is out, I was like, they intentionally slowing shit down to, like, prolong people's subscriptions or what?
I think so. Instead of just doing 1 month, binging everything and then dropping it, they spread it out.
They obviously, they got to be doing it every week,
Yes, they are.
Okay. So... how many episodes of Doom Patrol? Can we expect the same 10-episode season for Titans?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. What about Umbrella Academy? Man, that was on Netflix, and obviously that dropped all at once.
All at once.
You finished the shit.
I finished it.
You finished it already.
Yes.
I haven't even seen episode 1.
Shame on you.
I know.
It's good.
I suck.
I like
How? Tell me.
Which surprising.
With no spoilers. Like, you've read the comics.
Yes.
You've watched the TV series, season 1. How was it? How does it compare? Can I watch the TV series? Should I read the comics first?
No, you could.
What's up?
I'm going to reread the series now that I'm done with this. It's good. Ellen Page is miserable in this, but she's supposed to be miserable in it, so go her. Mom is fine. She's at WCW this week.
Yes, she was.
Anyways, it's good, but it didn't stop me from putting down my phone when I'm playing my game.
Okay.
Like, you're not missing much, or maybe I did miss something. And I just
So this is like there's like a whole Netflix category of I can watch this while still playing on my phone.
yes, it's not Punisher or even Daredevil.
Okay.
But it is good. There is a fair amount of time travel.
I don't know how you feel about that.
Yeah.
Does it reflect anything about like the Arrowverse or give any indication that it could be connected to the CW or anything?
Umbrella Academy?
I'm sorry. I'm drunk.
Yes, you are.
Yes, I am.
No.
Never mind. Scratch that question.
It's not connected to anything, which is good. It is quirky. It is really close to the comic book from what I can remember. Mind you, the first trade came out a long time ago.
You've been singing the praises of Umbrella Academy for a long time now, and you've been trying to get me to read it for a long time.
It's great to read when you have it all in front of you.
Right.
Because waiting every month for it, it's like the quirkiness just gets to you, and then you got to remember last month's quirkiness. So just binge it.
You asked me just today, like, yo, did you ever finish Invincible after you loaned me all the issues? And I'm like, I have not yet.
And that's some good stuff.
And Invincible is coming out with some shit real soon.
I can't wait for that. Dragon Prince, that's my next thing to watch. I saw season 1. Season 2's out.
What's that?
It's from the creators of, I don't know what the creators, but they're definitely the talent from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Mm-hmm. They're in this. It's nowhere near as good.
What is it called?
The Dragon Prince.
Dragon Prince. I saw that advertised on my Netflix.
It's good. The first season, but it is not that. It is a much more elaborate world, I think, because there's so much magic involved. Mm-hmm. But I gotta see season 2.
Okay. All right, so I know I have to watch Doom Patrol and Umbrella Academy. I gotta watch the whole shit. Doom Patrol, I gotta kind of take my time, and we'll see what happens by the end of it. But Umbrella Academy, I realize it's on Netflix, so I gotta watch the whole shit.
Deadly Class.
And Deadly Class.
That screams you too.
I know. Is that shit on Netflix? That shit's on like what?
Sci-Fi.
It's just on Sci-Fi.
Yes.
But is it on demand? Like, can I watch the whole shit?
So far, yeah. It's only been like 4, maybe 5 episodes out so far.
Okay.
So
and it's good. Like,
like
I have to watch it.
Yeah, the Russos are involved in this.
All right. So, like, I got this one dude, another Ramon at my job. Like, I'm not cheating on you. I swear to God. Like, he's another Puerto Rican and everything, but he likes stuff too. I swear to God, I'm not cheating on you. He tells me like, yo, you gotta watch fucking Deadly Class, and I'm like, yeah, I will as soon as you give me the okay. Like
me?
Yeah, no,
hell yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, no, it's good.
I
like
because I don't want to just take his word for it and not clear it with you. Because then I'd be like, yo, my boy Ramon told me, and it's not you. Like, I feel bad.
Next week, our WCW is already them.
So we got that decided already.
Yeah.
All right, so how many? Like, I got 5 episodes to catch up with.
Yeah.
All right. I could do 6 episodes in a week. Like, I could do Doom Patrol and this shit. Like, and fucking Deadly Class.
Do what I do. 2 episodes here, 2 episodes there, 2 episodes here.
Yeah, that's a lot. Nah, I gotta just watch one thing, and then the next day I gotta watch another thing, and then the next day I gotta watch another thing, and then I gotta take a break. That's how I gotta do shit.
How strong do you make these drinks?
Nah, I'm just saying, like, you have your OCD and I got my OCD.
Right, I got you.
Like, we have our own different ways of doing things. Is all I'm saying. All right. So is that about it? We pretty much covered everything. All right, I'm gonna take a quick sip of this. And I want to thank my boy of fucking 38 years and counting for this Good Guys Chucky doll. This shit is awesome. We have the NECA Chucky doll, and he's got all of the little parts and everything. Hold on a second, because I have... I gotta reach into my pocket, as Frank would do, because I have my pen knife, as Frank would have. Yes, because, what, you like that. Just help hold on to that for a second. You enjoy it. Wish app, folks. So... we have the NECA Chucky doll, and it even comes with the Good Guy Chucky awesome. Box, so you can stuff them back into it. That's pretty fucking dope. Brilliant. Honestly, like, shit. That's cool. All right, so that's there, and can I have that pen back for a second? Thanks. I'm just going to cut the tape right here.
Right side?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
There we go. Just got to make sure we're using the sharp end. That's all. So, alright. This little bastard has... I'm going to have to shovel him out. Alright. Wow, he's got like the regular face, and he's got... so many fucking creepy ass haunted faces that can just kind of pop out of the neck right there and just put it.
He has a little bruja knife.
Yes, he does. Alright, so alright, it's in. You gotta love NECA, man. They're fucking good at their shit. So there's little Chucky with his face all fucked up and everything. And he's got the not only the regular, just big-ass butcher knife, but it, like Ramon said, could you say it once more? With
The Bruja knife, though.
yeah.
Knife.
He's got the voodoo knife and shit that is meant to transfer the soul of the young boy into the doll body and into himself and everything. And we've got the hand ice pick, we've got the voodoo knife, and the baseball bat, and the hammer, and the gun, and the regular fucking butcher, like the butcher knife, and so many little accessories and shit. And man, fucking NECA just never lets you down when it comes to stuff in here.
His knees actually bend.
Yeah, they do. Alright, let's just throw the baseball bat like in his palm right here. Just to show everybody. And yeah, there it is. Woo. Oops. Alright, hold on. Yep. Back in. You gotta love these all posable figures, and that's just it. Whoop. And we lost a fucking hand there. And boop. And there's the fucking thumb. That's the fucking thing with NECA, man, is that all of their parts are interchangeable, movable, all of this kind of stuff. So you kind of gotta watch and you gotta be careful. But there he is. There's fucking crazy ass Chucky. And would you look at that? This is the craziest one, but he's got the fucking face with the half demon, like half
burnt off,
burnt off flesh face. That's fucking insane. There's like the second, there's like Child's Play 2 with the crazy ass angry face and everything. And he's got, this is probably my favorite accessory of all time, of all of the whole thing.
The yardstick?
The yardstick to measure your height against Chucky's height as you're growing up, and this was like a staple of the original Child's Play movie, which you get to measure how tall you are to your good guy buddy. That is wild. And like I said, he's also got a gun, a big-ass butcher knife, a big Bowie knife, the voodoo knife. He's got a knife attached to a hand. He's got all sorts of different hands. He's got a fucking razor blade for shaving and everything. This is a dope-ass toy, and thank you so much to my boy Chris, my fucking friend of 38 years and counting, for giving me this for my birthday. That is dope. And thanks to Heidi for hooking me up with this Link pixel art figure. We're gonna find, you have, thanks. See how good this thing comes in handy? Whoops. Would help if I were on the sharp end. Thanks, Ramon. He doesn't trust me at all. Alright, what do we got here? What is happening here? I don't even know what this is. It's just a Link in his white sword armor. And it's cool. He's got the blue ring. And it's fucking cool. It lights up. It lights up? Let me see.
We just need batteries.
We need batteries. What kind of batteries do we need, Ramon?
AAA.
Triple A's. It's always triple A's. Always.
Ones you never have around the house.
So I actually got mad triple A's around the house. So we're going to light this motherfucker up and have him for you for next week. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in and hanging out with us on a late-ass Thursday. We will see you next week. Happy Thursday, happy Friday, happy comic reading, happy toy collecting. If at any point you want to hit us up and let us know what's on your mind, you want to enter a contest or whatever, questions at Pete'sBasement.com, Facebook.com/Pete'sBasement, Instagram, Twitter, etc. at Pete's Basement. while you're at it, make sure you go on represent.com/store/Pete's Basement and check out these awesome new t-shirts. We got Pete's Basement supports the Hero Initiative. These t-shirts just came in and they look great. So it will look great on you. If you want to send us a picture of yourself in the Pete's Basement t-shirt, whatever t-shirt that is, we will put you up right here on the Pete's Basement Show. We will show your picture off, we will shout you out, and we will thank you profusely. We got the Pete's Basement supports the Hero Initiative, Pete's Basement supports Project Harmony, and Pete's Basement supports our veterans t-shirts. All awesome. Plus we have the regular Pete's Basement t-shirts and Pete's Basement tank tops and Pete's Basement summer colors because, summer's right around the corner. The weather is getting warmer. It's happening. It's coming quicker than you think. So what are those Pete's Basement t-shirts? And send us a picture. Send us a photo at questionsofpetesbasement.com and we will show your picture off. That's what we want to do. We want to make you internet infamous because we thank all of you guys for watching. We thank all of you guys for subscribing to The Haul, which, by the way, we have a brand new newsletter that's out that we worked our balls off on over the course of like the last week or two. And we hope you guys seen it. And if you haven't seen it yet, honestly, it's pretty fucking dope. Like, really. And we have Steph Penny to thank for that. And she put a lot of fucking work into it. And by the time it was done, we were like, yo, this looks great. So why don't you guys thank her by going on peachbasement.com/The Haul and subscribing. All it takes is a quick punch in your email, hit enter, and then you're going to get a confirmation email sent from us. Confirm that email is all you got to do, and from then on, you're going to get the Pete's Basement newsletter. We have upgraded from the Pete's Basement Haul email, which was just, a bunch of comic book titles left and right, to the Pete's Basement newsletter, which is the news of what's going on in the basement, what we're doing over the course of the week, what we're reading, watching, and just bullshitting our time away on Netflix and shit, up until the point where you meet us the next Thursday and or Friday, whatever.
Excuse me.
So we're really happy with the newsletter. We love the way it's come out, and we want you to experience it too. So go on peachbasement.com/The Haul and subscribe. And starting every week from then on, you will get the awesome Pete's Basement newsletter, which will be privy to awesome contests and other kind of shit that is going on in the basement that we might get drunk. I might get drunk and forget to tell you about. And Ramon shakes his head at me. And if you're already getting the haul and you have loved every moment of it and you want to see what's up with the rest of the basement crew, make sure you go on patreon.com/Pete's Basement. And if you can, hook us up and chime in to be a patron of Pete's Basement. And we are going to hook you up with not only your name on the Pete's Basement website, but your name in the credits, your name highlighted in the credits, and many other prizes and rewards that we are still in the making of creating. So if there's something out there that you want for the Pete's Basement Patreon, let us know at questionsofpetesbasement.com and we will be happy to make it for you. But in the process, we're coming up with what we can, and we hope we're coming up with some cool shit. But if we're not, hey, let us know. We want to hear from you guys. You guys are the fucking whole reason we do this shit. So yeah, if we're not pleasing you guys, what the fuck are we doing here? We're just sitting there talking to ourselves, basically. That's it. Well, guys, that's about it. I'm going to finish my drink on this last toast. Thanks, as always, for tuning in. It's been a great show, and we will see you next week. You want to toast that water you got there? fine. Salud.
Salute.
Always a pleasure, buddy.
Yep.
You like me, admit it.
Oh, no, I love you.
You have no taste at all.
None.
Pete's Basement is copyrighted 2019. Ripped Productions. All rights reserved, so go fuck yourself.